I am back. Let's see who's next. So, next one is, I guess, the Kings, because I got Christian Birkenberger on here. So I guess we are making the Kings next. All right. So, as I stated before, Frenchie automatically targeted this guy because he automatically looked like a meathead. And honestly, I got it. I understood. And even when he was targeting him because of his showmance, I understood because Broman was in love. He was so in love. And he saw nothing but his love interest, which I'll make shortly. He was athletic. Dude was doing flips and burpees immediately. He was confident, and he was. Oh, you see, I see unflirty, and I don't see flirty, and I want flirty for Ozza. Anyway, so So he was a leader. Let's see. I'm trying to find. Okay, I'll give him overachiever because he was comp beasting like crazy, and that's why he became a target. He had very muscular build, so I'm going to give him that. He was forever in the gym. Oh, I should give him gym rat because he was working out a lot. Boom. Okay, let's give him this body of his. One thing about him that got on my last nerve. He has these very beautiful curly locks that he refused to put in a bun and just leave it alone. So every second, he was flipping that dang bun. That dang curly hair, and I was so tired of it. I was like, bro, if you don't leave your hair alone, I swear I'm going to cut it off myself. It was so annoying. So I'm going to try and see if I could find long hair. I don't think he had any facial hair. Oh my God, he did have facial hair. See, this goes to show when you don't pay attention to somebody. I legit did not know he had facial hair. Okay, he definitely didn't have freckles. Oh, these ears would have looked good on Frenchie. But, okay. His hair was curly. This hair would have been perfect, but it needs to be curly, so it's a no. This would be his hair. But it's not exactly like that, but I'm still giving that to him. It was more like this, but shorter. Let me see if I could maybe find like a girl's hair that I could put on his head. Because he got on my nerve. Every chance he got to flip that hair of his, he was flipping it. But oh goodness, I can't find. See, these hairstyles would be perfect if they were longer, because his hair is long. But yeah, he was a comp beast. He pretty much won. I think they said 57% of. There you go. 57% of the challenges that he was a part of, he won. So that was one of the main reasons everybody was like, "Yeah, bro, man, gotta go," and they voted him out. But he had a showmance. Okay, let me go back a little bit. One thing about the cast, okay, this is much, much better. One thing about this cast that I did like is how they got along. Everybody on the show, they look like they actually liked each other. And every now and then they would get together and, have like the big blue couch and just laugh it up with each other. And I liked that. They would always chill with each other. There wasn't a whole clique thing, even though they had the cookout. There wasn't any cliques. Everybody could hang out with anybody. But Christian made sure he stayed right up under his little love thing. And I think that might have been his downfall. He did have these blue eyes that he, made it seem like that was his, everything. Oh, I have these blue eyes and they call me Blueberry or whatever he said they called him. His parents called him. I was like, yeah, bro, your eyes and all that. They cute and all, but they ain't all that. let me stop. I sound like I'm hating. I didn't dislike him. He was actually pretty cool. He was nice at times, but then there were times when he got a little bro-ish. And when he got bro-ish, it seemed very douchey of him. Um, yeah, this is maybe I need to make his eyes a little smaller. So every now and then he did do some things where I'm like, bruh, you know, you're not all that. So please chill. Why won't they let me pull his eyes apart? I want them to be away from each other. Let me see. His nose went downward, so let's find something like that. So yeah, as far as cops, he was awesome. He killed it, and he did the damn thing. But being too good on the show is usually like a key way to get yourself out. And that is what ended up being his demise, is that he was too much under the girl that he was under, and he also kind of excluded himself from the rest of the gang because every minute she wanted to be away, he wanted to be up under her. So I don't really blame them for getting him out, and I honestly was a little happy that he got voted out. Did I want him to get voted out as opposed to the other person that was sitting next to him? Not necessarily. I really feel like they should have voted out the girl that was next to him because she ended up being a problem at a later date. Okay, his tan is too much because I don't think he's that tan. I need to make him a little whiter. Maybe that. There you go. That works. So as far as him, he had to go, and he seemed to have taken it personal when he ended up being on the block, and he was calling the other guy who he said it was unfair and that the guy was a pussy. And it's like, bro, have you not watched the show? This is the game. Like, you get voted up. I don't know what he thought it was going to be, but that's just how it is. So me personally, I was okay with him being on the block, and I was okay with him leaving because he was a threat and he would have won more comps. But I feel like he shouldn't have gone before the girl that he was sitting next to. The girl that he was sitting next to should have gone before him. And that's all I have to say about Christian. Let's move on to the next person on his team. They were called the Kings. And the next person on his team was who? Who the hell was on the Kings team? Oh, okay. This is the girl that he fell in love with, Alyssa. He had his eye on her since day one, and the minute he had his eye on her, he just kind of followed her around like a little sad puppy. And I feel like this was one of the reasons why he ended up getting, kicked out. I'm going to say for her, she seems to have her head on straight. She tends to be a little mean girlish, and I say that because when the way she says some things that she does, or she knew of, there goes Astro flirting. I'll give her Begali because she seems to have like the guys wrapped around her finger. So I'm going to give her that. I do think she's smart, but at her own level. Let me see. I don't think I've ever seen her cook anything. Is she a morning person? I don't know. No. I don't think I'll give her socially gifted because she's. Oh, I need to give her a loner because she spends a lot of time alone. Every now and then, they will be all grouped up together and having fun, and then she'll just get up and you know and leave. I will give her ambitious, and then I'll give her the loner. Where is it? She's kind of mean, but not really. So I don't know if I want to give her that. Ooh, argumentative should have went to the other guy. Y'all, why am I not seeing it? I know there is. Um. Okay, I'll give her the needs no one. Boom. Okay, boom. Let's go. All right, let's take this out now. She is, I think, the only Latina. The other one is a Latino. Is I think, but I think she's the only Latina of the group. She is not a part of the cookout because the cookout is not a POC alliance. It's more of a black alliance. Hence the whole word you're invited to the cookout. A lot of people seem to confuse that and they always ask, hey, why isn't she part of the cookout? And the main reason is because the cookout is mainly an all black alliance. Now, she does have a tan-ish color, so I think I'm going to give her that. Yeah, that's her skin tone right there. Her nose, let's see. She has like a pointy nose. And what about her nostrils? They kind of form outwards. So let's just stick them out. Now, Alyssa she hasn't won anything really. She won 2 comps, but they were pretty much given to her. The veto was given to her. But if you ask her, she thinks she actually won those. And then the roulette, she didn't compete against anybody, but she doesn't know that. So again, she thinks she won those as well. So as far as she knows, she's won 2 comps. So she feels that she's one of those comp beasts that people are attacking. Okay, these lips look perfect. That's literally how her lips are. So I just need to make them a little smaller and then a little more plumper. Boom. So she came in and immediately, she wasn't really giving Christian the time of day like that. He was really into her from like the minute he saw her, but she wasn't really paying him any mind. And eventually, I guess he broke her down and she started paying him attention, Let me bring this down just a little bit. This and that there. And he got her. I feel like they hit it off a lot sooner than what they're saying. But it is what it is. We only got to see what we got to see. I'm trying to find eyes for her. But something about her I just don't like. And I know what it is, but I just can't seem to get my wording of what it is about her that I don't like. Okay. I think mainly what it is about her that I don't like is that she thinks she's better than she actually is. For a while, she was aware that she wasn't winning anything. But because she was part of the King's team, she felt as if she was part of, the better team. And better than all the other ones. So with that, I think that kind of made her feel a certain way with the other house guests. Another thing is that when she saw a girl like a guy, she was openly flirty with the guy because I guess she felt she could. I don't know what it was, but it was like, dude, what are you doing? You know this other girl likes this guy and you're just openly flirting. You don't even like him. It was known that she didn't like him because at that point, when she started flirting with him, he, the guy had already got rid of somebody that she actually liked, which was him. So it was just weird that she would do certain things, and it's like, you don't even like this guy. Why are you flirting? But I think it's because she is just a flirter. So that's another thing that I've been going back and forth with, is that I feel like she's maybe just a flirter, or she could be just one of those girls that feel like, hey, if I can get him, I can. Doesn't mean I actually want him. I just want to see if I can. So that might be her personality as well. I don't know. I'm guessing again. So again, let me see. About her, I know I don't want her to win. I want her to go far, but I don't want her to win. Yeah, I'm trying to find a hairstyle for her. She has very thin hair. No, her head's too big. Oh, that's another running joke that people have been calling her. They call her Megamind because she has like a really big head. But I think her head is not big. I think it only looks big because her hair is so thin. So it makes the back of her head look huge. People on the internet, they're just mean. So they'll say mean things on there. It is what it is. Anywho, let's see. I'm trying to find a hairstyle for her because she tends to just wear her hair one way, and that's just split down the middle and then down her face. But her hair isn't really really long, but it's like shoulder length. So I'm like, well, maybe this. This kind of makes her look like Kim Kardashian. She is very pretty, as far as I can say. Um, but I do want her out because I think people are underestimating her and they're not realizing how smart she actually is. Okay, so her hair has a little bit of a blonde in it. It's not blonde, but okay, I'm just gonna keep it brown. I think this is going to be her. Let's give her skin. Yeah, I think this is going to be her. Let's give her some skin details. Um, okay, that works. Let me see. What is it? We gotta stretch this out just a tad. Okay, boom. This is going to be her for now. Is she wearing lips? She's wearing like lip gloss. She's not wearing too much makeup. That was one thing that she said on the show that kind of, I hate when girls do this because me personally, I don't wear a lot of makeup. But I don't judge people who do. I mean, honestly, if I knew how to do makeup, I probably would wear makeup. I just don't know what I'm doing, so I leave it alone. But they were doing a segment where all the girls were putting makeup on it, and she goes, I'm not really into makeup like most girls. And it's like, bruh, why even bring it up? Nobody even said anything. Like, if you don't want to do it, just don't do it. But she had to make it known that she's different. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves of like, nobody cares. Literally, nobody cares. But I guess the guys did. I don't know. I don't remember what her body looks like. I know she's kind of small. Uh, but I can't remember if she had like knockers or not. But I'm gonna make her skinny. What was she wearing? Oh, she was wearing like a dress. Okay. She was wearing like a spaghetti strap dress. I should make her wear a bathing suit because she is like her brand is her bathing suit line that she has. So it would be maybe I should make her wear a bathing suit. I think I'm gonna make her wear a swimsuit. Um, but they don't. Oh God, why don't they let me put like a two-piece bathing suit on her? Let me see. Maybe they will. Okay, let's find her. Maybe I am gonna put a bathing suit on her. Ooh, what? Let's see. Okay, that's what I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, that helps a lot because then I don't have to really think about it. Um, where are the sandals? I'm gonna put a strap on her. Boom. This is her name is Lisa Lopez. So there, the next person I'm creating is the other guy on the Kings team, and he is like so into her. Oh my God, he's so in love, but she likes Christian, who already left. But since he left, this guy is like he's like trying to. I don't know if he's trying to weasel his way in there. It's like, it doesn't. The way he's going about it, I'm like, bro, what do you think's gonna happen here? She's not gonna like you. She likes the other guy, even though he's out. They were saying I love yous and whatnot. Like it's just not gonna happen. So I'm going to give him Big Happy Family because he tries to be like the father figure of everybody in the house. Um, let's see. He thinks he's good. He thinks he's a leader. That's what she is. She's self-absorbed. I forgot to give her that. Anytime they bring a conversation up to her, she finds a way to bring it back about her. She's self-absorbed. Yes, I forgot. Okay, now with him, I don't think he's self-absorbed, but I've seen him feel a certain kind of way whenever he sees. There's another guy on the show who's very popular, and I don't think he really likes that. Ooh, hilarious! I should have given that to somebody. I don't think he really likes that, but anyway, I'm gonna give him natural leader because he thinks he is a natural leader, and I think he thinks he's a role model, but he isn't. I sound like I don't like him, but I really just don't know how I feel about him. His name is Xavier, and he is a lawyer. But he told, listen to this. He's a lawyer, but he told everyone on the cast that he's a bartender. But every night, the cast tends to be up really, really late. Sometimes staying up as late as 4 a.m. in the morning. But he tends to get tired relatively early. Around 10, he's ready to go to sleep. So they're like, bro, what kind of lawyer? Anyways, one thing I gotta give to him, this man has a nice body. OMG Willikers. I'm trying to find a nice body for him because, man, that's one thing I gotta give up to him because, like, that body, yaddy, yaddy. And let's give you some skin tone. He's a nice dewdrop, chocolate drop. Yes. And does he have a beard? I think he does. I feel like they all do. And He has no hair. Right. Okay, so aside from that, what was I saying again? I forgot, y'all. Yeah, so he has huge lips. He feels like he's a leader. Well, he tries to act like he is, but honestly, for the cookout himself, um, he keeps them from fighting. But when it comes down to keeping the plans according to what they all agreed on, I don't feel like he should be the leader because he likes her. She's not part of the cookout, and he keeps trying to keep her in there. Uh, and that's the only issue I have with the men in the cookout. They don't seem to understand that their plus ones they have to eventually go. And all the girls, they're able to sacrifice their plus ones even though they're really close with them. And he seems to not want to let her go. He's not the only one who's going through this. There's another member of the cookout that is also doing something similar, and I'll make him after I make this team. But that's my only issue with Xavier is that he is trying to make everybody keep his plus one longer than everybody else needs to. And deep down, I feel like what he's going to do is have everybody get rid of their plus one, and then he keeps her over them. And I hope that's not the case because they've made some huge sacrifices so that, this season could end up being the way that they wanted it to be to make history and have, them win the season for the first time. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they're able to, to do this. I know for a fact this does not look like Xavier, but it's kind of Xavier for whatever. Okay, y'all sue me if it doesn't look like him, okay? Because this is gonna be him. Let me see. I don't know if I like. Okay, boom. Oh, no, I almost like that, but then I don't. Yeah, it's just some things about him that I don't necessarily like. For instance, Azza. Azza has like a big crush on him, and it's it is what it is when somebody you likes you, but then you don't, but they don't like you back. I get it; they don't have to, but it's just the way he goes about it. I don't like it. He doesn't like Azza, and she is like fully into him, and he pushes her away every chance he gets. But whenever she's around, he coddles her, and it's so noticeable and it's cringy. But it is what it is because I feel like Asa should have noticed that he's not that into you, girl, and please stop pushing it. Just let it go, okay? Boom. This is Xavier, y'all, because I ain't got time for him. Okay, I think it's kind of noticeable that I don't really care for him. And it's mainly because he said some very colorist things, and the minute he said that, I just didn't like him as much anymore. Like at first, I was like whatever with him, but the minute he started being extremely colorist, I just stopped liking him completely. And everything he said just made my skin crawl. Like, bruh, that's so disgusting. Like, one time he said to this other member, like, man, I can't wait to have, anyways, I don't want to repeat what he said because it was wrong. Here is the last member of the Kings. This is somebody that I personally do not like. And honestly, I don't think I ever liked her. And I think it was because I'm going to give her public enemy because nobody likes her in the house either. I just feel like she tries to be innocent, but she isn't. And a lot of the things that she says, oh, I'm gonna give her a loner too, because don't nobody want to be around her. I gave her all toxic traits. Oh God, I'm being very biased. For a while, you didn't even know she was in the house. That's how quiet she was. Just in the background, just enjoying, being in the background. So, like, no one really noticed her. But I'm trying to find what outfit I should put on her. I feel like it should be a dress. But the minute people asked her opinion on certain things, the way she worded, or the way what's the word I'm looking for here? The way she tried to make everyone feel the way she did, she just went about it wrong. And immediately that made me feel like she needed to be targeted. Why these titties keep getting big? Yeah, so the minute she started doing that, I just automatically felt like she needed to be a target and she needs to be out. Especially if you're thinking in terms of your team being the cookout. If you have somebody outside of it targeting other members of the cookout, you'd want this person out too. And she was very adamant of wanting these people out, and everybody that she picked just happened to be people outside of the cookout. She never gave real reasons. It was just, I just feel like this person needs to really go. And then if somebody gave her pushback, she didn't really fall back on it. She went harder. She's like, no, I really think that this person needs to go. So to me, I feel like, this is her fault. And after last week, I don't want to give spoilers, but she got rid of somebody that everyone in the house loved. And for some reason, she didn't think that everybody would be upset about it. I don't get that. Another thing is, I thought because of how strong-willed she was when she felt a certain way about something, I thought that she would not be easily manipulated into picking something different than what she already said she wanted. But she was easily swayed to the point that she picked the same nominees as the person who was previously the head of household. That right there alone turned me off completely of her and was like, yeah, she gotta go. But now that she is being targeted, she's crying and is shocked and doesn't understand why she's being targeted and why she's on the block. And I'm thinking, how can you be shocked when you talked to everybody and everyone told you that this person was well liked? And even you said it. You said, hey, I've targeted this person and got them out of the house because everybody seems to like them and no one seems to like me. Well, what did you think was going to happen? She frustrates me, y'all. She frustrates me so much. And I'm so happy that she is on the block. They're supposed to be doing veto today. I'm praying she does not win veto, because if she does, I'm gonna be disgusted, because I want justice. I'm trying to find a lip for her, because it's like hard. I think this is the lip I'm gonna give her. But yeah, I was just like shocked that she responded that way to being put on the block, because everyone has been pretty much, they were fighting for this guy to stay, and you voted him out. well, not voted, you nominated him to be out. Why are you shocked that everybody's upset with you? Why are you shocked that you're being targeted? I don't get it. Okay, so she has like shoulder length hair. So I'm trying to find shoulder length hair that I could give her. Medium length. Is this what they consider medium length? Because I feel like shoulder length is medium length. But none of these are shouldered. Maybe this. That's not how her hair is, though. She has these bangs. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who I'm talking about Sarah Beth. Fuck Sarah Beth, and I said that shit. Okay, I can't find anything that. Okay, I just need something with bangs, so. If I can find something with bangs, I'll just give it to her and call it a day, because I honestly don't care what she'll end up looking like. Maybe this. But I want one without highlights, because she doesn't have highlights. She has. Okay, let's. I'm trying to see if I can find one with bangs and it's like shoulder length. I want to check Twitter to see what happens after the video, but I want. Oh, this will do. Cause she likes to do this little thing with her hair on each side. Let me make sure there's no other one that's like that, because she does this a lot. Like, even when she wears like her glasses, she puts the hair behind her glasses. But she tends to do her hair just like this. What color is it? I feel like this is the color brown, but this doesn't look like her. Let me do skin details. Maybe that'll help. Maybe lashes. Maybe it's the eyes. Maybe I need to put different eyes on her. Let me look at her eyes a little bit. Yeah, her eyes kind of go towards the downward like this. And she's a little on the chubby side, even though she's like rather thin. You know what? That's gonna be it. Let me give her some shoes and does she wear lipstick? No. And earrings. She has on these crazy looking hoop earrings in this picture that I'm looking at. I don't see any hoop ones, so maybe I'll put these on her. Yeah, I'll put something like that on her. And this is gonna be Sarah Beth. Oh, that's funny. Her name is Sarah Beth, but on the CBS website, they only put Sarah. So I'm gonna put Sarah Beth. Boom. So these are the kings. Kings. Big brother. Okay, I'm gonna struggle with editing this. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, Big Brother 23. And okay. Consisting of Christian, Xavier, Alyssa, and Sarah Beth. Okay. I'm going to tag it Big Brother. Oh, I didn't do that for the other one. 23, Big Brother. Okay.
Too much. I'm down and I'm up. I know I'm hard to